Hi, TikTok family. Hello, hello, hello. What a beautiful Monday. I'm telling you, transformative. Hi. So if you're just coming on, my name's Julie. Hi, I'm a psychic medium. If you are following me, I just come on sometimes just to gift people with a reading and bring them on. Fortunately, with TikTok, you need 1,000 followers. So lately people haven't been able to hear me. If you guys are coming on, if you could just say I hear you. It shows that my Wi-Fi is all nice and up, but sometimes TikTok does a weird thing with my Wi-Fi and I can't come on. So if you are joining us right now, oh, you can hear me, thank you. Hi, Ashley. So if you want a reading, I'm a psychic medium. I'm gonna do just one free reading tonight for somebody. Hey, Elena, do you have 1,000 followers, Elena? I can't remember. And you don't have to like come on, where I have your video, but you can just come on with your voice and then I can give you a reading. So if anybody wants a reading, this is for free. Usually I charge something. I know, I can't believe we can. But start, if you're not following me on all platforms, I'm doing this on Facebook page. It's just like a regular Facebook page. It's not a business one. But if you're on my website, you can come on there too. Milton thinks I have more food. So if you're coming on and you have 1,000 followers, let me know and I can bring you on and do a reading for you. Thank you, I appreciate that. It was a crazy day. Like we woke up to car trouble and within a matter of time, it's all wrapping up. So I'm so excited. So stand here a little bit longer. I'm trying to see if you, so one of the things that I was talking about today, oh, hold on one second. Do you speak to loved ones who have crossed over? I do. I do, absolutely. I'm a psychic medium. And if you have 1,000 followers, then I can bring you on. So I was just going to gift somebody who may be following me and give them a reading tonight. There's no cost tonight. I'm just going to bring somebody on. You have to have 1,000 followers. JJ, do you want me to bring you on about your brother? JJ, I don't know how to bring people on. Let me see. So I sent an invite to you. You don't have to come on with your face. You can just come on with the sound.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me do this for you. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Good. I'm so excited to do this for you. So usually when I have like a large group of people like this, I always ask somebody like who you want to hear from today, but you said you have a brother who's crossed over?
Yeah, he passed away July 4th last year.
Okay. Is your mom also crossed over?
No, my mom is alive.
Okay. Because he says that he has a woman with him and it's like a mother figure. So that to me is like, if it's not mom, then it's somebody who helped raise him. So hold on one second. Is his dad's mom crossed over?
Grandma Kalinda, yes.
Yes. Okay.
And so is Grandma Osborne.
Okay. It rhymes with Galinda, like Kalinda, like that
Yes.
name.
That's
So
her. Yes.
yeah. So he says that he's laughing. He says we have the good witch and the bad witch. Like just jokingly, that means that one of the grandmothers was really sweet, like your ideal grandmother making cookies, and the other one's like, don't track mud in the house. Like, so you've got your polar opposites. He makes me feel. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, and that is very, very true. Grandma was very One grandma was very, very harsh.
Yeah, that's how he's making me feel. Whenever they show me something like peppermint candy and they start to bring me to, that's like my signals that I'm going to Christmas. So does someone pass away around Christmas or find out around their illness around Christmas, or someone's birthday at Christmas? Because I'm being
Mm,
drawn to like either that, or I can't imagine like someone actually made their homemade peppermint candy, but I'm so drawn to this peppermint and I have to pay attention to everything that they show me.
my husband made peppermint schnapps all the time,
That's it. Because it was
and
like,
he's
oh, sorry, go
crossed
ahead.
over, and
Yep.
he's passed on.
Okay. So this is your son's way of saying, I
No,
have,
my brother.
I mean, your brother. Sorry. He feels like so much younger than you. Do you know what I mean? Did he pass? Has he been gone quite a while?
No, it'll be a year in July.
Okay. Is he younger than you?
No, he's older.
Okay. Are you more mature or were
Mm,
you?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me put it this way. 95% of what I talk about should make sense. As he makes me feel, he calls you little mama, and he says that you are the helper of the family. Does
Okay,
that make sense
yeah,
to you?
yeah,
Yeah. So that's how it give me a sense that I can rely on you more than I can on him. So it's something like, it may not be age wise, but it's like spiritual maturity. I don't know how to put that. That he's making me feel that you were very giving, and he's very proud of you for that. Someone brought up on a farm.
yes, we were.
Yeah, because he talks about that too. And hold on one second. So your husband's mom, and your brother, not son, your brother. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me see if there's anything else. Did you not get a chance to say goodbye to your brother?
No,
Yeah. Because he immediately just says, "Was it just you and him left, or were you guys the tightest ones out of the family?"
we were the tightest.
Yeah, because he goes like this. So you guys were the closest. See how my fingers are like that? And this is
Yeah,
just, you are doing such a good job, like chin up, and you keep going. But this was like your heartbreak. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. And he's very well aware of that. I'm trying to get him to like tell me a name or something, but I'm just going to let him talk. One of the things, did he ever call you sissy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sis or sissy.
Yeah. Look, like he's coming through so clear. Your brother, I want to say, like, had a heart of gold. Do you know what I mean?
He did.
Yeah, he was like almost like, were you kind of protective over your brother? Because here's the thing, I feel like your brother's like almost over trusting. And you're like, no, that person's not like, you don't have to give to everybody, but he just would. He always give people the benefit of the doubt. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a way that like, I feel like I want to protect him.
Yeah,
I don't
he
want
did.
people taking advantage of him. Do you know what I mean? Of his kindness?
He did. He did.
Yeah, he shows me that too. Um, did you guys have a Texas connection?
Mm, no.
If you don't, that's okay. I just saw a T. He just showed me a T, so I just went to Texas, like he's trying to show me something there. That's okay. Just put it to the side, unless one of the relatives crossed over or here is with a T.
No.
That's okay. Just like I said, 95% of what I'm telling you should make sense. He brings Texas again. That's okay. I'm just going to put it to the side. Um, hold on one second. You know that, hold on. What is that? Did you guys used to watch the Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah.
Because he just went, Texas, Texas oil. Remember how they had
Hmm.
that in the song? Because I was
Yeah.
like, what's Texas? And he's all Beverly Hillbillies. Like they hit oil in
They had
Texas.
oil. Yeah.
Yeah. How
Um.
funny.
Yeah. No, we don't. Him and I don't have anything about Texas.
No, it's his way of like So if they tell me Texas and we're like, nobody lives there, and he's all Texas Oil, the song from the Beverly Hillbillies. We used to watch that movie together. And then when I say, did you guys used to watch the Beverly Hillbillies? And you're like, yes. Then
Yeah,
that's his
it
way of
was.
saying that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's odd. It's like putting together pieces of the puzzle. And like, why would he bring that up? Because it's one of his favorite memories. He's like, good times. He remembers that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He's just talking about the good times. For some reason, I don't know why I'm being drawn to roses or the song The Rose. Do you guys have a connection to roses or anybody in the family named Rose?
Aunt Rosie.
Yep. See, he brings that up as well. So see how he's trying to confirm with you that he's been around you and he's watching over you. And my job as a medium is to say their bodies have dissipated, but their spirits are very much still alive. And he says he wants you to stop beating yourself up for not being there at the end, because it's like almost all you can think about. But that's like 1% of your life together with him, and the other 99% was so good. Do you understand what he's saying?
Yeah,
Because he tells me he is at peace. He makes me feel like he's not suffering. So he's at peace. He's trying to help you not to beat yourself up. Do you understand?
yeah.
Yeah. Did someone make pickles?
No. Aunt Ev did pickles. She canned a lot.
Yeah. I'm just like I'm tasting like pickles in my mouth. So this is just again, he's just his way of showing you that. I'm like, great, now I'm gonna have to like run to the store and get some pickles tonight because I'll start to crave them.
Um, Aunt Ev would can and pickle everything.
Yeah. Even if it didn't need to be. Like it's
Right.
almost like overkill. You're
Yeah,
like, you don't need to do
she
the
did.
onions.
She did.
He's telling me that you're really good with kids. Do you ever go into teaching or anything like that?
No, I do pretty good with kids, and then after a while, it's like I get tired of them.
Oh
I
yeah.
just. But no, I bartend, so I've got the adult kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he tells me with younger kids you have a special way of like making them feel special about themselves. It's a gift you've always had. It's like people that were bullied or the underdog, you always are like drawn to them to like
Yes.
lift them up. Do you
Yep.
understand what he's saying?
Yes.
Yeah, you've always had a gift in doing that. So he
Aunt
talks about that as well.
Aunt Rosie did the same thing.
Yeah, it's like you guys there's that movie The Help where they say you is kind, you is important. Do you know what I mean? I feel like
Yes.
you had a gift. You still
Mhm.
do. It's kind of like so I don't know if you ever feel like gosh, am I always helping out people? Like what is it but with me? But you have I call people like you light workers where you just have a beacon. Like so you could just be shopping at the store and there would be other employees there working, but someone would come up to you and go, do you know where the paper towels are? And you're like, why are you asking me? I don't work here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that just happened last week. And
Yeah,
my boss was standing there and he goes, "You don't work here." And I said, "No, but the bathroom's back there in that corner." And he looked at me and I go, "It happens a lot."
yeah. Your brother's just saying, just face it, at this point in day and age, you're a helper. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
You're
I
just a
am.
helper. Are you a big storyteller? He said, you tell stories in such great detail.
Sometimes when I'm at work, I do just to get people to laugh.
Yeah. He says that you're very good at it. He just keeps saying that. Is now, hold on, your mom's here. Is your dad crossed over?
Yeah.
Because he just said dad's really proud of you. So I don't know if dad never got a chance to say it or if
No,
you had,
Dad never did say stuff like that.
nope, nope, not with the childhood he had. He wasn't able to break the chain
No. Nope.
of toxicness.
Yep. And that was his mom that was the rough grandma.
Horrible. Yeah. No time to be a kid. Like
Nope.
just beat the kid, his spirit right out of him.
He quit school when he was 6th grade.
Yeah. Yeah. So just know when they cross over, they look at their life and they're either happy of their life or they're not. Your brother crossed over, feels really peaceful. Do you know what I mean? Like he's like, I know I wasn't perfect, but I always helped out people when I could.
He did.
Your brother was the kind of friend who he says, you can call me at 3 o'clock in the morning if you have a flat tire. He really means it. He'll show up.
He
Like
did.
yeah, he was just very like that. Your dad looked at his life and immediately sought healing on the other side. And it took him a while to be at peace because he had to look at what he did and how he wasn't able to break those toxic patterns. And he had a lot of regret for that. He was very sorry, especially
Yeah.
with you because you were the helper. So he's just saying you didn't deserve
I'm
the,
the only
like,
girl.
yeah, like I feel like abruptness or anger.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah.
Hmm. And so this is your, do you guys have a Brian or a Ryan?
My brother has a son whose name is Brian.
Yep. So that would be his way of just bringing this up. Like your brother just knows everybody in your family. He's got dad with him. Your brother is actually progressed more spiritually than your dad. Your dad, I think, feel like is still healing over there, but your brother feels incredibly peaceful. Do you have a rainbow connection or something, or did you see like a rainbow or a double rainbow? Was there something specific other than just seeing a rainbow? Like, oh, that's a rainbow.
Um, Years ago, I went to the cemetery, and when I was putting flowers out on Roberta's grave, there was a rainbow that came up. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's it. Something spectacular with a rainbow. Yeah. It's like that Hawaiian show where the guy's like, double rainbow. It's like, this is beautiful. Like, why would it be here? You know what I
No.
mean?
And I've always loved the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yep. That's his way of saying it. So, and the things that we're talking about, someone talk about canning pickles right after this reading, someone talk about somewhere over the rainbow, or the song just comes on while you're at work, or if there's a rainbow in the sky, this is your brother's way of waving from the other side, letting you know that he's watching over you. And the way that I see it, always, and I don't define the other side for people. Some people call it heaven, some people call it home, some people call it the universe. Whatever your belief system is, all I know is there's a loving source that we come from, and we come here to the planet and we go back. Your brother's saying, rest assured, Sissy, I will be there. You're not ready yet, but when you are, I will be there and we will be reunited. That's how he puts it with me. So it's not goodbye forever. It hurts our heart when we think, oh my gosh, they're gone forever. I'll never see him again. Do you understand why he says that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys weren't twins though, huh?
No, he was born in 61 and I'm born in 69.
Here's the thing though. You guys had an uncanny connection with calling each other or just knowing the other person was going through something. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
It's like twins. So be kind to yourself because when a twin loses another twin, and I've done readings for them, it's, excuse me, it hits harder because you feel like, I don't know if you tell people, when my brother passed away, I feel like I lost part of myself.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I woke up too. I think Junior, which, he's named after his dad, is gone. And, I lost the whole month of July. I really don't know where it went last year.
Yeah.
Um, I'm having a hard time with. I don't remember if I gave him a hug the last time I seen him. Can he answer that question?
Okay, hold on 1 second. He's going to tell me something about himself, and then he'll say yes to that. Who wore Old Spice?
Old Spice, Old Spice, Old Spice. Walt, my stepdad.
Okay, is he crossed over as well?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, then yes. Because he just went Old Spice, and it's one of the guys that are with him.
Yeah, that would be my stepdad.
Yeah. He said you always gave him a hug. You always did.
I tried, but I don't remember giving him a hug.
He remembers. He remembers. He says yes. So if he tells me Old Spice, like he has somebody over there that wears Old Spice, he says yes. He says you did.
Okay.
And he says the thing he wants to show you is like he can hear you. Do you know what I mean? He can hear you. So it's kind of interesting when we're very logical because it makes me feel like you have a big heart, but I also feel like you're very logical. So if I were full of crap right now, you'd be like, I'm going to hang up. I don't know what this lady's talking about. Do you know what I mean? Which is good because you should never fall for anything. And the medium should be able to tell you a lot about you. At least, like I said, 95% of what they say to you should be pretty spot on. The other 5% just put to the side, like it'll come to you. But
Well,
he's making me, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I don't think Junior believed in mediums or spirits or ghosts,
Right.
so I didn't know if he would come through.
Well, I'm telling you something. One, he does. I mean, obviously, because he's like, wow, I guess I would. He's funny, right? Because he goes, the one time I was wrong. So he's really funny.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He died of an aneurysm.
Mm-hmm.
So we never knew he was even sick.
No. And he was better at caring for others than he was for himself. We all know that. That's one of the things that he makes me feel. But he also makes me feel like you guys know him, and his gift was, his language of love was like doing things for other people. So he would have hated to ever be like an invalid and not been able to care for others. Do you kind of understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he knows his passing was quick and you weren't able to say goodbye, and that's weighing heavy on your heart. But he's asking you to please try, because to him, when he crosses over, that's like 1% of his life with you. And he's like, we had 99% of really good times. And I survived my childhood because she was there and helping me. So you weren't only his sister. He says she was one of my best friends.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he wants you to give yourself a break because I feel like he's saying you're kind of hard on yourself.
I am.
Yeah. He's all, well, stop that. Look at him. He could be, he's like, he's not abrupt. He's just funny. Like he's quick witted. You have to keep up. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Reminds me of like the banter, like almost like Vince Vaughn.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But a kinder heart.
I kept saying after he passed away that day, the only thing that got me through that day was he had a good welcome committee, because on Dad's side of the family, there was 8 kids.
Wow.
And then there would have been our cousin Butch and my husband and my stepdad. So there was a lot of family to meet him, plus Grandma and Granddad Osborne. And so I said he had a good welcoming committee, but that didn't help knowing, because I didn't remember giving him a hug.
Yeah. He remembers it. I'm just telling you, there's without a doubt. He says, yep, I remember it. So sometimes when we go through the shock of losing somebody fast, it's almost like our brain skips a beat. Like I get it when you're saying like, I don't even remember July. Like how did I even survive that? It's our body and our mind's way to cope with an immediate shock. But
Okay.
he's saying, rest assured, I remember it. And he's like, and you did. So whenever they say, let it go, let that go now. And no, he didn't believe in any of this before, but he believes in it now.
Yeah, I know they don't believe, so.
Yeah. Well, once they cross over, then they see. They're like, oh, do you know what I mean? He said, I always thought they were full of it, like they were a gimmick.
Right.
The people that he sees now. And the thing is I wasn't going to come on tonight. I had the craziest day today, but I'm sitting out on my balcony and it's really beautiful. And I thought I'm just going to come on here, and it's like his way of nudging me, and you just happen to be on your phone. Are you back east or something?
No,
Are you
I'm
on
in
Eastern Coast?
Nebraska. Nebraska.
I'm from Nebraska. What town are you from?
Valentine.
Oh, that's so cute. I was born in Loop City. My summers
Okay.
were spent in Ashton, Nebraska,
Okay.
but I'm from Lincoln and Grand Island.
Oh, wow. No, I live just 9 miles from the South Dakota Nebraska border.
I know exactly where that is.
Yep.
Yeah. What are the chances?
I
And then
know.
that's like my family's way of waving, saying, "Yep, Julie, we got somebody from Nebraska here for you." Because I
Cool.
felt like, what are the chances she's going to be on? And she's on Eastern Coast time, they said. So let's start, or like Western. So it's like, is it midnight there or 1 o'clock in the morning?
It is 12:13 right now.
Yep. And what are the
Um,
chances you would be on right now? Do you know what I mean? So you have to like
yes,
trust the timing.
right. Um, Dad's place is up in South Dakota, so we're just only a few miles apart, but
Hmm.
and he was living on Dad's place.
Yeah.
So,
Did your
okay.
did your brother have a thing about like not wanting to live in a city or something? Because he says wide open spaces.
He did live in Fremont, but when our dad passed away, he moved up onto the farm and he loved it, you
Yeah,
know.
that's
But
like that was home.
yes, and that's where he was the more helpful towards people, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like the city, it's too many people for him, and I feel very uptight. And then I get out to wide open spaces, and I feel like I can breathe again. So
right.
that's how he feels to
Exactly.
me. Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
sweetheart, just know this is his way of coming through. He's still alive in spirit. And this is his love for you and your love for him that I'm able to communicate. But once I'm gone, he still is communicating with you. So if you should see a rainbow or hear that song, that's his way of waving through. I always say, when you look for random feathers, like I know there's birds, I understand that. But when you clean your house, and there's a little random white feather on your shirt, that's your brother's way of waving, saying he's got your back.
I have to tell you this story. In
Yeah.
August, I got to the point I'd get home after work and it would be right.
Oh no, your internet cut out. I'll wait. Sometimes it blinks off and on.
Okay, there. Did you get? Is it
Yeah,
back on?
you're still here.
Okay. Okay. My phone. I plugged it in. That's why.
Oh, good.
Um. So I was outside and when the moon was at a crescent moon, for some odd reason, I feel Junior, my brother, the closest to me. And I'm sitting there and I just have really dim lights outside. And I thought the wildcats were just roaming around. And I looked down and it wasn't a cat, it was a skunk that walked in front of me.
Oh my goodness.
And the only thing I could do was hold my breath and not even move. And all I thing I could think of was, please don't lift your tail, please don't lift your tail. And he walked underneath my picnic table, and I never seen him again. But I just sat froze, and I jumped up after a while so my light would come on. I have no idea where he went, but I have to laugh because I think to myself, damn you, Junior. You didn't have to be so jokingly about a skunk, did you? I I have to laugh at that because I was thinking of him so much.
Yes. And see, he brought something to you to make you laugh, and that's how he was. Do you know what I mean? Whatever it's
Yeah.
going to take. Your conversations had to end with a laugh. That's one thing. If you can remember him, he was always smiling and just really just trying to bring goodness to the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was. He was.
You really helped him a lot, though. You really listened to him, helped support him. He is very grateful that he had you in his life, and he just wants you to do things for you. You seem to do a lot for others. He said, "Where's your bucket list?" Do you know what I mean? Go up in a hot air balloon, like go on an Alaska cruise, like do something for you. And
Yeah, I have that.
He'll be there with you.
Okay. I want to thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was my privilege for a fellow Cornhusker. Do you know what I mean? I was so happy to do it.
Thank you so much. You really don't understand how much you helped me.
Oh, I want to give you a hug. I'm glad I came on here, sweetheart.
Okay.
I'm glad it
helped. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. I never know how to like actually go off on these. Like,
there we go.
I know. We'll both figure it out later.
Okay.
There we go. Bye, sweetie. Woo. Hey. Oh, Riri, how are you? Oh my gosh, just coming on. See, this is a perfect example of when you've had a funky day and you just turn it around to do a random act of kindness. We had a crazy day today, but everything worked out so good. Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh, Riri, you're so awesome. I really appreciate your support. You've been on here since I feel like day one. I want to do something for all the TikTokers that have been following me for so long. So I've been thinking about doing something like on a Saturday or Sunday. I'll announce it pretty soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love you too, sweetie. I hope you're having a great time. You're amazing too. You're an inspiration to me. And your brother has crossed, right, Riri? Is that right? Your brother? Because your mom must still be here, because he says, tell mom happy Mother's Day. Yes. And I don't know if it's an anniversary, if it's your mom's anniversary or your anniversary of your brother's passing. But I just went to go say, oh, good, tell her yes. He really loves her. It's so funny because as he comes forward, my son used to like rub my face and be like, you're the best mom I've ever had. I'm like, I'm also the only mom you've ever had. But he was like very, I don't want to like say really mushy. I feel like your brother was the same way. 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So he makes me feel like you do things in his honor. Still, it's like you guys are keeping him alive by toasting to him, by singing happy birthday to him, by saying happy birthday, and he's well aware of that. Okay? All right, you guys. I wish I could do readings for everybody. I have to get going. It's 10:30 my time, and I have to get up to do readings this morning. But if you would like a reading, please check out my bio or just go to peace-serenity.com. And I do Zoom readings, phone readings, and then I come live on here. Yes, we did a hike. Oh, for him for happy birthday. That's so, and there's something about, say it again, ladybug. Something, oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Marianne. Riri, before you guys go, do you have a ladybug reference, or did a ladybug land on you guys when you were hiking? Hi, sober girl. Ladybug. He literally just said ladybug. Yes, it sure did. Okay. Please share with your mom that he said that, because he's all, say about the ladybug. See, he knows. Now my dog's snoring. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Just remember, mediums have a gift of a hypersensitive awareness about these things, because it's like our gift. But this is your love for, it's like I channel your love for them and their love for you. And when I'm gone, this is always around you. Okay? So you don't actually have to have a medium to talk to your loved ones. I like it every once in a while just to check in too, but you can always just start asking them for signs. Okay? Good night, Riri. Tell your mom happy Mother's Day and tell her about the ladybug. All right. Much love to you guys. Talk to you later.